Hello. Welcome. Ignore the fact that my laptop sounds like it's about to take off the runway and zoom into the stratosphere. The fan's going kind of crazy at the moment. Hopefully it calms down a little later. Welcome. It's time for Game Dev Tycoon Season 2, as I'm calling it. So I first played Game Dev Tycoon like as a streamer back when I was streaming on YouTube. It was like one of the games I did during my debut week, I think. And I really like the game. It just sort of appeals to me as a person, the kind of person I am, you know. Like, I've called myself wanting to get back into it, but I'm like, I have so many other games that I haven't finished yet. I can't really justify playing the... Why is my door open? Hold on. There we go. It's like, I can't really justify making time to play this again when I have... Hello, Theo! Welcome. Thank you for the resub. 7 months. Holy frick. I've really been affiliate for 7 months now? What? But yes. But as I was saying... what the hell? No idea what's going on there. Something's weird showing up on my phone, but oh well. So yeah, I felt like I couldn't really justify making time to play Game Dev Tycoon again because I had so many other games to play. But now that I can't play all my console games, I'm like, hey, perfect time to play Game Dev Tycoon again. But I do actually have sort of a reason for playing it again. Sort of a weird retroactive justification. However, allow me to explain. So, some of you may know, I'm working on a trading card game based on the Spirits mode from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And I mainly started work on that because, like, hey, I didn't have a computer at the time, I couldn't work on most of the stuff I would normally work on. So I'm like, hey, perfect time to work on this silly little fan project. But now I have a computer again, I can work on, you know, less silly stuff. And so I've been like, oh, how can I justify spending more time on this again? Because I feel like I've hit a point where I've put too much work into it to not finish it, but at the same time, it's a fan project. It's a fan project featuring Nintendo IPs. I can't really do anything with that. But I sort of thought to myself, like, maybe if I, like, actually get into a playable state and people like it and people are playing it, maybe I could one day make, like, I could take, like, the gameplay from it and make it into an original IP or something. Maybe. And, like, that's a long way off, but, like, maybe we'll get there eventually. And if I do that, I thought about, like, well, would I use my existing characters from my multiverse or whatnot? And I think I wouldn't, because, like, I already have a different trading card game idea for them. So I thought, well, maybe this can be, like in-universe fiction. So, like, within my multiverse, this card game is based on, like, fictional video games. The same way Smash Bros. In our world is a crossover of fictional video games. But of course, if I'm going to be doing that, I would need, you know, fictional video games to pull characters from, right? And so while I do have a few ideas, the idea for this series was that Game Dev Tycoon, we could be the developer making these fictional video games, and then I could just pull I could use the ideas we come up with in this series as a basis for what factions I could include in the card game. Go Chaos and use VTubers instead. I mean, I want to use original stuff. Maybe as like a collaboration at some point, I could make a faction based around VTubers and use friendos. Although there is, like, one of the ideas I already came up with was like, I justified it as like an idle gacha game, but they're basically VTuber designs. But anyway, that's the concept. Why am I so high up? Hold on. My webcam is still balancing on like 2 Mario hats and a tissue box, by the way. I don't have a proper stand for it. But anyway, so that's the idea for our second season of Game Dev Tycoon. So with that out of the way, good lord, I've been rambling for 8 minutes. Let's get into the game already. Ba-da-da, ba-da-dum-bum. Now I can put my headphones back on and I don't have double music playing in my ears. Anyway, yeah, so this is Game Dev Tycoon. I feel like it's a bit like simpler compared to other Tycoon games, which is probably part of why it appeals to me. But you'll see how it goes as we get into it. Because I feel like my quote-unquote audience, or more accurately my friend group, has expanded a lot since I first played this. So I feel like there's probably a few people who are going to be seeing this for the first time. Hello, Thomas! You've become such a content creator that you can extend the amount of content by talking. You know, you wouldn't know it from the way I stream, but I'm usually not a very talkative person. But that's probably just because I get anxious around people. Anyway, welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. In this business simulation, you have been transported back in time to the start of your very own game development company, right at the beginning of the PC revolution. In the next 35 years, you can build your dream company, create best-selling games, gain fans, and become the leader of the market. Okay. Before you can start your adventure, you have to give your upcoming company a name. Please make Farmville with ray tracing. We could. Last time I streamed this, like, they have trends that pop up, and one of the trends was weird combinations. So I'm like, okay, let's make a frickin' farming action game. It didn't work out. I think I called it Crop Corpse or something. Anyway, last time we were Turtle Studios, I think. This time I'm gonna name this Melody Soft. Like Monolith Soft, but Melody. Haha. And my name is still Melody C. Turtle. Now, unfortunately, the character options are fairly limited. So I guess this. No blue hair, yeah, sad. Oh, by the way, since this season is supposed to be in-universe fiction, it means I'm not going to base any of the games that we're going to make off of, like, any of my existing fictional worlds. Aside from the ones I specifically came up with for this idea. Because, like, I did allow myself to use a couple during the first quote-unquote season of this, but we're not going to be doing that this time. Unlock hints? You know what? No. Basically, I have played through this game a lot. I've probably unlocked most of the hints. I've probably unlocked, like, most of the hints that there are to unlock. However, I feel it's more fun to just test my memory and I did not hear unlock kids. Do you want kids? No. No, I did not say that. Yeah, you can you can choose to have any hints that you unlocked in a previous game. I'm not going to do that because I prefer to just test my memory. So no. Also, there's only 5 save slots. There's the one I did on stream. And then here's a bunch of other save games from other times I've played. I think that might have been my... Oh no, this one didn't actually finish. So this one was probably my first ever playthrough. Potentially. I don't know. Anyway, these 2 are my only finished games, apparently. So I guess I can erase any of the others. I'll erase this one, because this one we only ever got to year 13. Tutorial. If you ever want to review tutorial messages, you can do so in the help menu. Cool beans. 8 years ago. Yeah, I've been playing this game for a long ass time. I am a certified Game Dev Tycoon enjoyer. Oh, by the way, I mentioned this last night. Because of the way my setup is at the moment, I'm going to be looking off to the side a lot because my webcam is off to the side compared to my screen rather than sitting on top of it. But yes. Congratulations, you've just started your very own game development company. At the moment, your office is in a garage, and you are the only employee. But don't worry, many successful businesses have started out this way. Let's start developing your first game. Close this menu, and click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. Before development can begin, you have to decide what kind of game you want to create and give your game a name. You can also select what graphic technology your game should use. Your options are initially limited, but once you have a bit of experience, you will be able to unlock new options. Alright, now, topics. I think when the game first launched, you used to have a set group of 4 topics that you'd always get at the start, and there might even be an option to go back to that, but I think nowadays the default is that your first 4 topics are also randomized. So let's see what we got. What do we have to work with? Game? Business, Wild West, Assassin, and Time Travel. Interesting. What do we want to make? And remember, this is like the start. Hello, Miko. Welcome, welcome. Bang, bang, bang. Howdy. I feel like you're leaning me towards the Wild West. You know what? Let's do it. And then for genre, there's 6 genres. You start with 5 of them unlocked, and then the last one you unlock later. So let's go for a Wild West action game, I guess. Mouse, please. I need a better mouse. And we can develop for the G64, which is a parody of the Commodore 64, or for the PC. The G64 is more expensive to develop for. Nah, partner, it never that. But it has a larger market share, so more people are likely to buy it. You have a bigger audience to market to, or whatever. However, I am from the future, so I know that the G64 goes out of business. So what are we gonna name it? This is the... If you've seen my first season of Game Dev Tycoon, you know that a lot of the time I just get caught up on like, what the hell do I name this game? But like this is an early PC game. There's not much we can do there, so I'm just gonna go with the old-fashioned, like, it's just a word. Mild West. It's shootout, like Punch Out, but shooting. So we can make it text-based or 2D graphics. I always go with 2D graphics. I never make any text-based games. Oh no, we already generated a bug. Game development runs through 3 stages. At the beginning of each stage, you can decide what areas of the game you want to focus on. Picking the right focus for your game greatly increases the points you generate. Think about what areas are important for the game, and decrease the focus on areas you think are less important. If you want to read a brief description of the different areas, please refer to the help menu. I will probably take a look at the help menu once we start doing medium games, because then, like, it's actually important. Like, more important, like, which is which. Right now, I'm going off of vibes. I think for action games, it was gameplay is most important, engine is kind of important, story quests is right down. Like I said, I'm going from memory here. I don't remember if this is how action games work. Game development is now started. While developing your game, you will generate game points, which you can see bubbling up. Game points are divided into design points and technology points. The more points you generate, the better the game will be. From time to time, there will also be bug points generated. These points will become less likely once you gain experience. Bugs should be fixed before the game is released and increase development time and cost. Now, I will say, the one area where I feel this game's a bit lacking is in the genres, because there's only 6, and I feel like some prominent gaming genres are kind of weirdly put into topics instead of genres. Like, if you want to make a shooter, you want to make Call of Duty, there's no shooter genre, there's no FPS genre. You gotta do like a military action game or a military simulation. You want to do a racing game? Racing is a topic. You want to do a platformer? I guess that's an action game? It's a little odd, but we make do. Action, I think it's level design, artificial intelligence, dialogues, from what I remember. Eventually, we'll unlock hints as we develop more games, and that'll help us further down the line. And I won't just be relying on my memory the entire time. During development, you can also select additional features. Right now, you can only pick basic sounds, but your option will increase quickly. The fish has AI. Right now, you can only pick basic sounds, but your options will increase quickly. Selecting additional features makes the game generally better, but also increases cost. You will also see the graphic type you selected when you define the game. This will remind you of your choice. You cannot change the type of graphics mid-game. Well, obviously. Well, I mean, actually. I was about to say, like, obviously you can't just change the graphical style mid-game, but then I just remember, like, frickin' Plants vs. Zombies 3 went from a 3D game to a 2D game. That's still in development. It's been in development hell for quite a while. And apparently, people aren't liking how it's turning out. Action game, I think world design is down, but I don't remember whether sound or graphic was highest. I'm gonna go graphic, sound, and we will include basic sounds. Because you gotta have sounds for the guns, the shooty shoot. can't just not include sound. Development on your first game is now complete. You can press the finish button to publish your game, but you should only do that once you fix the majority of bugs. Releasing a game without fixing bugs can severely affect go all sound to create that blind speedrun niche. Speedrunning, like... Oh, would it even be a thing at this point in time? We've gone back to the start of, like, video games. First game to sell yeehaw trillion. The shooty shoot sounds are very important, yes. Gotta get those pew pew sounds. This game without fixing bugs can severely affect your ratings, so you should only ever consider that if you need the cash and can't afford to wait. So let's wait for all these bugs to be fixed. There we go. We even got a bonus design bubble out of it. 10 out of 10. Speedrunning goes very far back, but it was very small until the 2010s. Ah, yeah. The development of your game is now finished. While developing games, you gain experience and improve your skills. When development is completed, you will be presented with a summary of the experience gained. New topic, new combo. We got experience. Let's click to speed this up. Nothing leveled up, but we gained experience. Your game is now complete and will be handed off to publishing. We should see reviews and sales coming from the game soon. Why do I constantly play games that have so much reading when I'm so terrible at it? Anyway, just give it a sec. The first reviews for our newly released game Shootout came in. Hey, 6, 5. Also 5. 6, 5.5. Decent, I guess. After publishing a game, you can invest a little bit of time to analyze your creation and generate a game report. Game reports are a great way to gain research points, as well as valuable insights into what works and what doesn't when developing a game. As a dyslexic wolfcat, I feel that. To generate a game report, close this message and then click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. Okay. Melody Soft, a newcomer in the game industry, has released their first game, Shootout. The game received favorable reviews. If by favorable you mean middling. With such a good start, Melody Soft are sure to gain fans quickly. Let's generate a game report. Let's analyze our game Shootout. We sold 2,449 units in our first week on the market. Now that your game is on sale, you'll receive income from the game every week. You can see how well your game is doing by looking at the sales graph in the top right of the screen. Shootout was so successful that we now have 7 fans. Let's go! Game reports are a great way to gain more research points and new insights. It pays off to generate a game report for each new game you release. Now that you've completed your first game report, it's a good idea to look at the research menu. To open the research menu, close this menu and then click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. But first, our post-release analysis of Shootout is complete. We got the following results. Wild West and action is a good combination. Story and quest seems to be not important for this type of game. Okie doke. Research. Research is important to unlock new options and make better games. You should try to save research points to be able to create your own game engine. This will greatly improve your games. I'm going to be lurking, thanks for streaming, such cozy vibes. No worries, Miko. Thanks for stopping by, enjoy your luck. Hint, try to develop games with different topic and genre combinations for a slight research boost. Okay, so we can't get the new game engine yet, but we can get new topics. And they show the next 4. And, yeah. These are also randomized, I believe. So generally, I always try to get us at least one new topic between games, just so we can broaden our options and we can, reveal what the next one's going to be. I'm going to grab space because one of my ideas was like a Metroid ripoff. Although I didn't actually come up with what the name was going to be. Maybe I'll just name it after the main character. Research complete. You've successfully researched a new topic, space. So let's get to making a new game, shall we? You think people would like a business simulation in such early years in the gaming industry? Let's give it a try. Business sim. Is that? I feel like that's probably a copyrighted title. That's probably not something that just popped into my head randomly. I probably heard it somewhere. Let me think of something else. Serious business. 2D graphics. It probably could work as just text-based, but oh well, graphics. Now for a simulation, I believe engine goes up. I think it's this way. I think I focused on action and adventure and RPG. I don't think I did many simulation games back in the day. Let's give that a try, I guess. Okay, AI definitely way up for simulation, I believe. Dialogue, I think it's this one, because dialogues you have to I think dialogues is the one. I don't remember. Maybe I shouldn't have relied on my memory. Maybe I should have actually unlocked things. World design definitely stays down. I think for simulation, sound and graphic go the other way around. Oh. Shootout is now off the market. It's sold 9,000 units, generating 66,000 in sales. There is no currency marker. It is just this amount of money. Get rid of those bugs. No bugs in our serious business. Recent market studies suggest that the Govidar G64 is steadily outselling competitors in the PC sector. Consumers prefer the lower price, greater availability, and the flexible hardware configuration over other home computers. Experts say that this might spell the end of competing hardware manufacturers. Well, experts were wrong. Serious business is complete. New records. New topic, new combo. Some bonus XP. First reviews for our newly released game, Serious Business, came in. Look at that. Still a 6, okay. Getting excited over nothing. Oh, so we got a better score than last time. 6 across the board. Alright, in that case, let's go ahead and generate a game report. Oh, by the way, even though you saw in the save file selection, I've been playing Game Dev Tycoon for like 8 years. It was only when I started streaming that I finally got my first 10 out of 10 game. And it was a casual fashion game called Runway Stars Game of the Year Edition. There's actually a highlight of that on my YouTube channel. Our post-release analysis of serious business is complete. Business and simulation is a great combination, and sound is quite important. Okay. Okie doke. No sense waiting, let's get to work on our next game. Oh wait, research. I forgot we can research. What new topics do we have? Colonization? What? Why is colonization a topic? Is that like civilization? Or Age of Empires, or what? Is that what that's... Is that what this topic is supposed to be? Let's grab horror. I don't like horror games, but we can make something with that. Serious Business has achieved a company sales record with over 10,000 units sold. This is an important milestone in the history of Melodysoft. According to rumors, the Japanese company Ninvento is planning to launch its very own home gaming console. Ninvento is known for the widely successful arcade game Dinky King. So in case you couldn't tell from the Govador G64, this game is full of parodies of existing companies and consoles and whatnot. Many industry experts doubt that home gaming consoles will take off, but we are eager to see what Ninvento will deliver. Okie doke. Industry experts were once again wrong. Can you stop scratching your head? We can now make horror games. Cool beans. No sense delaying. Time for a new game. No, why don't we use our horror game? We'll make another action game. A new horror topic, rather. I'm gonna quickly look something up just to make sure that like this isn't an existing thing that I'm ripping off. Okay, it is. I'm like, I feel like this name sounds familiar. It was published by Lucasfilms. I was gonna name it Manic Mansion, but no, that is an existing thing. An existing game. Oops. What are we gonna name this? I don't play horror games. Blood Moon Rising. There we go. Good enough. While generating game reports, you start to gain insights into the development process and learn about what works well and what doesn't work so well. These insights are shown as hints on the development screen unless you have turned this option off in the settings. The hints range from +++ to - and indicate how important an area is for this type of game. When hints have a question mark at the end, for example, question mark, it means you have insights about a game of the same genre, but you're not sure yet whether this holds true for this particular genre topic combination. Generally speaking, games of the same genre would use the same levels, but, you know, I'm guessing some of them are probably tweak it a little. Anyway, action, I think we did gameplay, engine, story quest, was that what we did? I don't remember. Oh wait, minus is the absolute lowest it can go, so I could have probably dropped that even lower, the bar. Serious Business is off the market. It sold 12,000 units and generated 89,000 in sales. Action, it was this, right? Level design, dialogues, artificial intelligence. And then for stage 3, we did this. So as you can see, at least starting out, it is quite a bit more simple than other Tycoon games, I feel. At least other Tycoon games I've seen. But like, this works for me. I think I looked up like other like similar games to Game Dev Tycoon. And I think, like, I found a couple, but it was like, you had to, like, manage the office space as well, and there's, like, all sorts of other stuff added on top of it. Like, yeah, I just want to make games. This is why I could never cut it as a real game developer. Today, Nintendo has confirmed recent rumors and announced their plans to release a new home gaming console called TES early next year. I have no idea what the T stands for here, because, like, the NES was Nintendo Entertainment System. What is the T? Is it the Entertainment System? The console features cartridge-based games and a uniquely designed controller. Bloop. Get rid of those bugs. Got an extra point to design. New record technology. New topic, new combo. And we leveled up our gameplay and our graphic. Release the game to the masses. Oh, 6. Let's speed it up. 5. 5. 6. So still a 5.5. Not bad. Eventually, as we learn more hints, it'll be easier to develop better games. Contracts have now been unlocked. To see available contracts, close this message and then click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. This was supposed to pop up before that. Hi there, I've just finished Blood Moon Rising. It literally just released, my dude, and I'm impressed by your talent. I'm in the contracting business and we could use your skills, and we could use skills like yours. If you're ever short on cash, just let me know and I will see if I have some work for you. Jason. Jason! Ooh, we're just shy of getting enough for a custom game engine. Our post-release analysis of Blood Moon Rising is complete. We got the following combinations. Horror action is great combination. Level design is very important for this type of game. And platform genre match, PC action is good. Gotta start somewhere with making games, yeah. Let's have a look at this contract work, shall we? Contracts are a useful tool for some extra cash when your balance is low. Can also be useful to generate a small number of research points, which is exactly what we need right now. Contracts require you to generate a certain amount of design and technology points before the time runs out. Decide carefully on what contract you accept. If you miss the deadline for a contract, you'll have to pay a penalty, so it's better to start out with smaller contracts and see how much you can handle. Not that one. Not that one. Why do they all have so much... Yeah, never mind, we're not doing a contract. Research... Is there anything I... Ooh, racing. I want racing. Racing's an important one again. Because then you can make Mario Kart. Racing. Alright, where to next? Do we want to make, like, NES Assassin's Creed? The weird thing is, sequels are a thing you have to unlock and research, and they don't unlock until later, so as it stands right now, we can't make any sequels. We can make unofficial sequels, but the game doesn't treat them as sequels. Should we... Sure, let's do I want to do something other than another action game. I'm trying to keep it varied to... You know, get us hints all over the place. Oh, we could do an Assassin RPG. That could be good. Time travel racing sounds like an awesome combo. Unfortunately, you can't do multi-topics. You can only choose one topic. I think later you unlock the ability to do multi-genre, but I've never messed around with that because that seems too complicated for me. Gee. Idea too powerful for this game. I know we just named a thing after Moon, but I don't know. That's just what came to mind. Order of the Moon. Alright, RPGs. Story quest has to go to the max. And then I think it's engine and then gameplay is down the bottom. It's weird. Today, the new game platform TES by Nintendo has been released. I'm gonna develop for that. I like Nintendo. In case that wasn't obvious. Oh, we're not going so good so far. I think dialogues... Is AI at the bottom or is level design? I want to say AI is up and level design's down. I don't really remember though. Oh, Blood Moon Rising is off the market. It sold 10,000 and generated 74,000 in sales. And world design definitely up, and I think it's graphic down from what I remember. And then sound is the middle. Yeah, this... See, the problem with the way scoring works in Game Dev Tycoon, they kind of judge it off of your previous games. So like, you have to keep doing better in order to keep getting better scores. So the fact that this is around the area of our second game probably means it's not going to do very well. Anyway, we leveled up everything except the things that we already leveled up. The reviews for our newly released game, The Order of the Moon, came in. Oh no. Pretty bad. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, thank you, Game Hero. Oof. Oof. That's okay. That's okay. We can find out what we did wrong, probably. We can make some better RPGs in the future. We can potentially even reboot Order of the Moon. Got the following combinations. Assassin RPG is a great combination. Okay, so level design is important. Cool. Good to know. I did that wrong. Anyway, we can get a custom game engine. That's a very important part of the gameplay. I'm pretty sure you can't even get out of the garage until you get this. You can now create your own game engines. And we can research stuff to go in the game engines. It's weird what things will pop up as like a main pop-up and what things will fall down the side. Because like some of these were clearly designed to display after the ones that pop down. Because the ones that fall down the side and you have to click on them to view them, that wasn't a thing when the game first released. That was changed in like an update. I distinctly recall. Hold on, how many research points do you need for these? 15? I think I'm gonna develop a new game first, and then, like, to grab a few more of those research, like, parts, like, engine parts, and then we can make our first engine with those in it. So anyway, do a racing. I want to do racing action or racing simulation. We'll do action because we have hints for action. I'm gonna save the TES for our first game with the new game engine. Racing action is gonna be Hyperspeed Highway. There. I can't think of good names. Naming is always the hardest part of anything. Story quest right down. I think gameplay goes right up, and then engine sits around here. I think. Oh, we lost fans from Order of the Moon. Sad. Sold 5,000, generated 37,000 in sales. So level design's probably middle, dialogue's probably right down. Then artificial intelligence is actually probably higher. Because usually there's at least one that's +3. So maybe like this? Who knows? Then world design right down. Think graphic and then sound. The recently released TES home console by Nintendo has proven to be a massive success. Record sales numbers have exceeded expectations by far. As one customer said, I love the games that come with the TES, and playing with a controller is so much more fun than on a keyboard. New records! Unless we can get some good hints, we might just become a studio of action games. Bloop, 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 bloop. That's more like it. 8, baby. Yeah, baby. 7. Dang it. Screw you, Game Hero. Hey! All games balanced it out, so it's perfect 8. Let's generate a game report and hope it gives us 5 research points. 2 more. Yeah, there we go. Enough for all the engine parts I wanted to get. No. Hyperspeed Highway got the results. Racing and action is a good combination. Engine is very important for this type of game. Okie dokie. Let's do some research. Game tutorials. Which is apparently part of an engine and not just a thing you include. You just researched your first engine part. To be able to use this in your games, you need to create a new engine which includes this part. Which is why I didn't immediately go and create a new engine as soon as we unlocked it. Mono sound. Game tutorials. Ba-da-ba-da-da-ba. Recent studies suggest that increasing variety of gaming devices also creates a market for more specialized games. Some platforms become more popular with younger gamers, while others cater to more mature age groups. As more and more developers enter the market, we expect developers to focus their games on specific age groups to really make an impact. New research available target audience. We have mono sound. Hyperspeed Highway is off the market. It's sold 23,000 and generating 168,000 in sales. Now, engine time. 2D graphics version 2, linear story, save game, game tutorials, mono sound. Game tutorials and linear story really don't feel... Oh, we do not have enough to make the engine. Okay, well, new game first. We need money. What if we do another Wild West game, but instead of an action one, we made it an adventure? Like, this has a license cost, so we gotta be careful there. Bang, bang, bang. Just keep it simple. Desperado. Don't forget creating custom... Bro, I didn't have enough money. I didn't have enough money to make the engine. Alright, adventure. I think story quest goes up. This is our first adventure game for this company, isn't it? And then the gameplay and then engine? I really don't remember. I shouldn't have experimented here. Oh no. Stop scratching your head. Following the massive success of the TES console, there are now rumors circulating that Vena, another Japanese company, is planning to release a home gaming console on their own. Now, Vena is a parody of Sega, which is short for Service Games, so clearly Vena is short for Vervis Names. Oh no, that doesn't look good. Adventure, I think it's the other way around, like this. Maybe. Maybe. This was a bad idea. I should have just stuck with action games just to get me some more money. And I think for adventure, it's well-designed graphic sound. And then for RPG, it's well-designed sound graphic. Oh no. This isn't good. Sorry, cowboy. You'll probably not be up there in the annals of Melody Soft's fame. Today, Vena has confirmed recent rumors about a new gaming console and announced the Master V, which is a parody of the Master System, which I believe also had a different name in the UK, but I don't remember what that name was. The company claims that the Master V is technically superior to the massively successful TES by Ninvento and plans to release it in the coming months. Reviews came in. Oh no. Oh! Surprisingly decent. Never mind, it was just one good review from Star Games. Okay. That's like 5 point something, right? 4.75, okay. Are we gonna lose fans from that? We probably will. No, we gained fans! Okay. Post-analysis results, a complete Wild West adventure is a bad combination. What? What? You telling me freaking... Actually, is Red Dead an adventure game? I've never played Red Dead. I just figured, you know, an adventure game where you explore the Wild West would work well. So some of these, like, obviously were at the whims of the game developers, Greenheart Games. But, you know, some of these just are silly. Like, Red Dead's Wild West adventure, and this says that's a bad combination. If you want to make Pokemon, the best way to do that is Virtual Pet RPG. But Virtual Pet is really only good for casual games in this. So, you know. They don't know what they're talking about. However, PC Adventure is great. And sound is not very important. Cool beans. Anyway, if I just wait for a sec... Actually, let's finally do some contract work, why don't we? Perfect, 9-9, we can do that, surely. We generate the bubbles, and if we generate enough by the time... Yeah, there we go. So we get some money. Jason here. I just got word from the client of that the contract was completed successfully. Excellent work. I usually have new contracts every 6 months, so check back sometime. Cool beans. We have enough to create a custom engine now. So put all of them in. Put all of them in. What are we going to name it? Custom game engine. What are game engines usually called? Like, I know, like, Capcom has their, I think it's called the RA engine. Is Unity a game engine? I guess there's no standard naming format. This is way harder than naming a game. Just use that name. Yeah, just call it Game Engine 1. But if you release a game without like, so I don't think it matters so much for the engines, but if you release a game with just the default title, you'll get, I think you get an achievement for it, and also one of the reviews will mention, you know, it's surprisingly good despite the weird name. Maybe we should do that at some point, just to get the achievement. But anyway, I don't want to just name my game engine 1. Total Power. But we're not Total Studios anymore. We're Melody Soft. I'm thinking, like, with a name like that, I kind of want to name my engines after, like, music genres. M-E-N, no, Mel-Eng, C++. That's a programming language, that's not a game engine. Pop. There. Short for Melody Engine, and then Pop is just the designation for the first one. And then we can use different music genres for future iterations of the Mel-Eng. You're now creating your own custom game engine. Once the engine is finished, you will be able to use it when creating new games. However, our cache is a little worrisome at the moment. So our next game better be a smash hit. Oh, because it's off the market now, so we're not earning anything. Sold 13,000 units, generating 97,000 in sales. The Master V has been released. Oh no. I wanted to use our first, I wanted to like make something for the TES for our first game with a new engine, but like, I think we're just gonna have to go with PC because I don't know if we can afford the dev license. Recently released gaming console, Master V by Vena, has stirred up the market worldwide. Industry experts say that the console is not very well marketed in North America, but that it will flourish in other parts of the world. Which I assume is accurate to how the Master System went. Congratulations, your first custom game engine is now ready. You should try using it in your next game. Oh, by the way, I haven't mentioned it. This car here, this is supposed to be the DeLorean from Back to the Future. So when it says at the start of the game that you've traveled back to the start of the gaming revolution or whatever, it means literally we went back in time to start a gaming company. But that's just a silly little thing. Anyway. I need to make a new game, man, quick. What if our first... Just do another business simulation. Yeah, we can't afford the license cost. Just call it frickin' Stock Market Simulator. Perfect game for our first ever... Our first ever game with the new engine. I think, even though we can't... Oh, yeah, because that would put us almost in the hole. So... Let's just... Oh, God. Yeah, we're probably going to go into the negatives. Thankfully, the game does give you a bit of a grace period. The bank bails you out, and then but you have to pay back interest later. Pretty sure... Or is it story quests? Maybe they're both low and it's just engine. We're definitely going to go into the hole. So let's just try and make this game as good as possible. I'm not going to add in linear story because... Yeah, we're in the negatives. Your bank account is in the red. Thankfully, your bank has enabled you to overdraw up to negative 50k. But be careful, if your bank balance is below negative 50k, you will go bankrupt. Okay. This game has to be good, otherwise we die. I think AI and level design down. I think that's what we did for serious business. And sound, graphic, world design right down. Then we'll add the mono sound as well. Yeah, look at those bubbles. That's gotta be a new record. Get the last couple in. Stock Market Simulator. I feel like we can probably come up with a better name. What if we just call it Stonks? Stake your claim. Alright. Pray and hope. Pray and hope. Stake your stonks. Hey. That's more like it. Can't wait for the sequel. I don't have sequels unlocked yet, unfortunately. Played it for days. Oh man, am I gonna have to put... Can you imagine a freaking business simulator being represented in Smash Bros? I know that, like, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform, they added, like, the dude from, I think, Football Manager or something. But I mean, that's a racing game. Everyone gets a car. It's different. But that's good. That's gonna get us out of the hole. For sure. This company is built upon business simulators. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Fight with bar graphs. Oh, we can get the last genre. Casual games. The mobile market doesn't even exist yet, but we're already able to make casual games. Recent market data shows that the Commodore G64 seems to be slowly losing market share against other PC manufacturers. In an unofficial statement, a G64 employee said that the company has been unsuccessful in introducing higher-priced PCs to compete against newer, more advanced PCs. Or more computers, whatever. Our post-release analysis of Stake Your Claim is complete. We got the following results. Graphic is very important. PC simulation is great. Nice, nice. Oh, we can immediately... Let's just grab it. Grab casual games. Expand our options. But I think it's finally time to use that space one I got. Because I think now we can afford the dev license. It's still going to be a little iffy, but I'm willing to take a risk. Because this is one of the ones that, like... Why is casual gems? Is it just like a Bejeweled reference? Now, the question. Would Metroid count as action or adventure? Because I've heard Metroidvanias described as like search action. But I feel like I associate exploring more with adventure. I feel like I've tried space adventure before and it's knocked me back saying that's not a good combo. So maybe we'll do space action. And I couldn't come up with a good name for it, so I'm just going to name the game after the main character. Delta. I mean, the real Metroid is just named after an enemy from the game. And we're also going to... Oh, this is going to put us almost in the red again. Let's cross our fingers and hope. Yeah, we're going to go in the red again, but it's okay. It's okay. This is going to do well. Today, Nintendo has announced that they will introduce a portable gaming device called Gameling. Pretty obvious what this is a parody of. The device comes with changeable game cartridges, a monochrome screen on a green background, built-in speakers, and even multiplayer support via a connection cable. Game making is risky business indeed. Compared to PCs and other gaming consoles, the Gameling is underpowered, but given the low cost and excellent portability, it might find a huge following. The Gameling is said to hit shelves next month. Oh yeah, look, we're only at the second stage and we've already hit this high. I think we're alright. We're gonna do alright. The game... level design is only 2, so I guess maybe artificial intelligence is the highest? We'll give it a try. Oh, stake your claims off the market. 36,000 sold, generating 257,000 in sales. Okay. Yeah, I think this is still right for action. We're in the red. But look at those bubbles. Look at those bubbles. Alright. Ship it. New records all around. New topic, new combo. Oh, and you level up your graphic choice, and that's like how you unlock new, like, better graphics. Send it. The game link has been released. I'm seeing 10s. Yeah, baby. I know it, like, at some point it's scripted that you get a good game just to get you out of the garage, but I'm pretty sure, like, we did better than our previous game, and our previous game... What the... How's it... What? We're getting a perfect 10 this early in the game? Bruh, I've been playing this game for 8 years, and I never got a perfect 10, and this year alone, since I started streaming, I've gotten 2. Hot damn. Hot damn. So this definitely isn't the scripted, like, hey, here's a good game just to get you out of the garage. Because that only gives you a 9.75, I think. This... Hot damn. I wonder if they made it easier, because it's like... Hot damn. Oh, it didn't give me the little thing that, like, hey, achievement, you got this. Well, that's good. That's definitely gonna make up for the cost we spent on it. Let's go! In the first week! Over 100k sold. Let's go, Delta. That's definitely gonna be one of our cornerstone franchises. Already? Oh jeez, we went from in the negatives to having over 1 million. Yeah, sure, you know what? Why not? Let's get out of the office. We won't start hiring people yet, though. That might be... Yo, it's Doom! Or Maps, as it's apparently called. Oh no, Mars. Welcome to your new office. Now that you have a bigger office, you can also hire staff and forge a world-class development team to make even better games. You may also train yourself and your staff to improve. Let's try this by completing a management course, which is required before you can hire your first employee. Okay, but first I'm doing a game report. Look at that money! According to our market research, the recently published game Delta is a surprise hit with players. The developer Melodysoft, I almost said Monolith Soft, is fairly new to the gaming industry, but we cannot wait for what they will develop next. Our post-release analysis of Delta is complete. We got the following results. Space and action is a great combination, so I made the right choice there. Artificial intelligence is very important. There we go. Let's do a little training, shall we? Staff management. So now that we have training unlocked, training is going to be essential to making sure we up these scores every time. Thank you for the clip, Theo. With the growing interest in video games, there is also a growing audience for video game magazines. These magazines offer a great new way for game developers to market their upcoming games. Marketing is available. I barely ever use marketing, because I'm always afraid that I'm going to market a game and then it's going to be a flop. Well done, you've successfully completed your management course. You are now able to hire your very first employee. To get started, close this message and then click the fill position button. Should we? Yeah, sure, we got the capital. Let's hire someone. Before you can hire someone, you have to advertise the open position. Set an advertising budget to decide how you want to test your applicants. A higher budget will increase the number of applicants, and different tests will help find people with the right balance of design and technology skills. So I think at this point we're not doing medium games, so we don't really need specialists. So I'm gonna say game demo, because that gives like people who are around the middle. And our budget gonna be 100k. Put that out. And then while we're searching, I'm going to research target audience. because that's useful. Delta is now off the market. It sold 359,000 units and generated 2 million in sales. Hot damn. The search for the open position is now complete. You can review the list of applicants and hire someone for this position. Don't forget that you can always train your employees to improve their skills. 24. Oh, we've already got someone who's level 3. I'm only level 2. This guy's got more speed, but this guy has got way more research. Gonna go with Cameron. It seems that Melodysoft has recently moved into an office in a well-known technology park and is searching for employees. The company, which is known for games such as Delta and Stake Your Claim, has reportedly operated out of a garage until now. One of the many fans of Delta commented, "I can't believe they didn't even have a proper office until now, and that those games were created by only one person. I'm really looking forward to their future games." Congratulations on your first hire. New employees will have to settle in before they become fully effective. When a character is not fully efficient, you can see an efficiency bar next to them. This bar will fill up slowly over time. It is usually a good idea to give your new staff a welcome training to get them up to speed quickly. This will maximize their efficiency way faster than normally. To do this, yeah. And we can now do medium games, which we're not going to do for a while, because you need at least, like, 3 employees to really make medium games viable. Here is your welcome training. So because he needs to settle in, I am also not at top efficiency. We have target audience. Why is UFO a topic we can use? Let's grab crime. We can make GTA or something. Then he's done with his training. He can research as well. Yo, martial arts, we can make fighting games, let's go. So yeah, fighting isn't a genre either. The closest you can get to making like Street Fighter would be martial arts action or martial arts simulation. Vayner, the creator of the Master V console, has announced the Vayner Gear, a portable console to directly compete against the Gameling from Ninvento. The Vayner Gear obviously being a parody of the Game Gear. UFO and sci-fi sound the same to me, yeah. I guess sci-fi has been split up into like space. Well, space and UFO kind of sound like the same. But maybe like UFO is supposed to be like the alien invasion genre, while space is supposed to be the space exploration genre. So like aliens come here, that's UFO. Humans go out into space, that's space. Maybe. Maybe that's how we're supposed to take it. Some of the topics they include here are weird. And some of the topics they exclude are equally weird. A spokesperson from the company said, unlike similar devices on the market that don't come close to gaming consoles, the Vayner Gear basically has the full power of the Master V, except that you can take it with you. The Vayner Gear also has a full color screen. Will this device topple the Gameling? We will see. The Vayner Gear will debut in 2 months. Alright, we have crime. What else can we get? Detective! I need that one. I need to make my mystery games, bruh. Alright, and then we can probably do a couple contracts just to fill up his efficiency bar. So that we're fully all on board. Sprite sheet software, we can do that. It's like you can see how much more I'm generating compared to him. Because he's not at top efficiency yet. We got the money. 19. 3 weeks, definitely not. But 5 weeks, that's more acceptable, potentially. Oh, don't scratch your head, no. No, no, no. Don't waste time like that. Okay, we're fine. Okay, we're at top efficiency again. Which means it's time for a new game. You can now specify what your main target audience is for your games. Games can be targeted at young people, at everyone, or at more mature audiences. Picking the right target audience for your game is important. Your target platform can also play a role. Some platforms are especially popular with a specific audience. You know what? I was just thinking about genres again. How do you make a visual novel with these? Is that like simulation? There's got to be a mod out there with more genres or something. Yeah, I don't think I've ever reached the second office during the TES era. Feels kind of weird to me. What if we do an assassin action? Because we did an assassin RPG. Oh no, the game link's available now. What's good with casual? I don't have anything that's good with casual. Let me just quickly check. Are there any good... Prison? I need something that's good with casual. Can't make any casual games, okay. Let's just make something more for the TES then. We can do another racing action. Oh no, racing action is only good. So it's probably... no. Oh no, the market share between TS and PC isn't that big, and the dev cost for PC is smaller. So yeah, let's make assassin action. And let's make it mature, why not? Making a game for mature audiences. This will probably not become a series. Oh, what's that? Oh wait, we just did an action game. What am I saying? I could have done something else to vary it up a little. So we can probably leave things around where they are. Probably dialogues down more. In 2 months, the G64 will be taken off the market. And mono sounds, yeah. Yeah. We still don't have any tips for these, so I guess I'll just leave it as is. Hi, I'm Steve O'Connell, a reporter from Planet GG. We've heard a rumor that your company is developing a game for mature audiences. Would you be willing to give an interview about this? Sure. Great, thank you for your time. We'll publish the interview next week. Planet GG has recently published an interview with Melodysoft. According to the interview, the company is working on its first game targeted at mature players. Melody C. Turtle, owner and CEO of Melodysoft, said, "We think that players are looking for more mature content in games. We are willing to take a risk to give it to them." Many industry experts say that sooner or later, games with mature themes will become more common. We're curious to see how the market will react to these games. Developing a great game is not the only recipe for success. It is essential to build hype to ensure that players are excited about your game. In the beginning of your career, hype is mostly generated through random events, but once you gain more experience, you can... Why is reading so hard? You can gain more experience... But once you gain more experience, you can use marketing and other strategies to generate hype. Alright, get rid of those bugs. Hardware manufacturers around the world are surprised today as Govador, the creator of the popular G64, has filed for bankruptcy. Govador failed to introduce a higher-priced alternative and was forced to shut down production of the G64. The platform will retire from the market early next year. New records all around. New combo. But not new topic. I want to come up with a better name than No Witnesses. One shot, one kill. Better user experience, oh boy. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll research it just so we can put it in whenever our next engine ends up being. First reviews for one shot, one kill. Okay, so it's not another 10 out of 10. However, still very good. This is the power of making sure your bubbles go up each time. And on that note, we will train Cameron. If you want to create hit games and have a world-class team, then training is important. For best results, train your staff regularly, but don't overwhelm them with too many sessions at once. There are different training options available. Some options are better to increase certain skills than others. Experimenting is the best way to figure out which training options fit your plans. It is useful to have a mix of specialists and all-rounders in your team, but aim to have at least one design specialist and one technology specialist. So... I think... Oh, Cameron's already sort of leaning towards design, so maybe we'll just put him more towards design and then we'll hire a technology specialist later down the line. The G64 is no longer supported. Game report on one shot, one kill. The latest game by Melodysoft has received very positive reviews overall. Star Games gave it a 10, saying, "Assassin and action is a great combination. If Melodysoft continues to innovate like this, they might become a new fan favorite." Alright, he's done with his training. So, I will get him to get us a new topic because, good lord, we don't have anything good for casual games. Grab UFO, I guess. UFO, casual, that sounds like a decent combo. What about you? What's the new one? pirate. We could make a pirate game. Our post-release analysis of One Shot One Kill is complete. We got the following results. Assassin in action is a great combination. Engine seems to be very important for this type of game. Platform, audience match, PC mature is great. Additional insight, Cameron Owen is still new to the team. A few more games and the team will have higher potential. Let's research our new topics and then go right into our next game. We'll give Cameron a bit to settle in before we go and hire someone new. Because you don't want to hire too many employees too fast, because then, you know, that'll be a drain on your wallet as you're paying all of their salaries. Would Pirate Adventure be a good thing? Good combo? Like, I want to do something other than just action. Oh, TES is right down. Although it's not that far below. I'm gonna try and squeeze out another game from the TES. I think Pirates is good with young. Just gonna call it 7 Seas. Let's give that a try. Oh, One Shot One Kill is off the market. Oh no, we have like no hints for adventure. Is engine low for this? Or is it gameplay? No, gameplay I think is low for RPGs. Boss, I've discovered some really dedicated fans of Delta have created a fan game using a lot of material from our game. They don't make any money with it and just seem to do it for fellow fans. Our legal advisors strongly suggest that we don't allow this to go on. What do you want to do? I'll leave them be. What legal advisors? We don't have any employees besides me and you. One Shot One Kill is off the market. It sold 162,000, generating 1 million in sales. Alright, so this one might not go so well because I don't really know what goes in adventure yet. I think this, perhaps? Stop scratching your head. Hi, I'm Denise Reed, the main developer of the Delta fan game. I've recently been informed that your legal department has advised you to stop us, and I just wanted to say I'm very grateful that you didn't. Melody Soft is the best company in the world. I'm glad I can be a part of the fan community. You gained a bunch of fans, smiley face. Yay! World design. Sound is kinda middle. Then there's like graphic further down, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. We've got a lot of bubbles though. That's nice. Look at that design score. So not a new record for technology, but definitely a new record for design. Level ups. Let's release 7 Cs. Better dialogues and level editor. Ho ho ho! We're in it now. Now we really... Yeah, baby. 9s across the board. Can't wait for the sequel. We haven't unlocked sequels yet. We can't do that. Alright, Cameron, you train. Continue going into design. More like 9 Cs. Oh, from time to time, your employees need to recharge their batteries and go on vacation. You can tell that an employee is in need of rest when their efficiency steadily decreases. To give them a holiday, just click on them and select Send on Vacation. After you finish your training. Our post-release analysis of 7 Seas is complete. We got the following results. Pirate and Adventure is a great combination. Artificial intelligence seems to be not important for this type of game. Platform genre match TES Adventure is bad. TES Young is great. So yeah, you heard it, folks. Zelda on the NES? No. Not a good combo. And I know they had to make some things like good or bad or whatnot, but it's just funny. Let's just research some stuff. 7 Seas, the newest game by Melodysoft, has caused a storm of good reviews and excited customers. Industry professionals say that 7 Seas is one of the rare games that will set a new quality standard for future games. It seems that Melodysoft has made gaming history with 7 Seas. Well done. I think I'll hire a new employee while this guy's on vacation, so that like they come back at around the same time. Also, we're still on the era of they very clearly don't expect you to get to the second office before, like, while you're still in the TES era, because there's a console there that isn't even released yet. You can hire up to 4 employees in this office. Don't try to hire everyone at once, as staff are expensive. Many rookies hire too early and go bankrupt. It's best to take it slow. And we're going to go with complex algorithms because Cameron is our design person, so we want a tech person. We'll do 150 this time. Meanwhile, what new topics can we get? Surgery! I'm gonna start cleaning out stuff from the top. Just to get it. Okay. 16k per month. We could get someone who has literally 0 design skills. I prefer someone with at least a little bit. $200 to 2. Why does this guy have lower salary when he's got better speed? Like, he's just better across the board. Okay, Johnny Rome. Welcome to the team. Here is your staff welcome training. Stop scratching your head. Oh, Cameron's back. You can do a bit of research for us as well to transport. I don't know what the hell's going on with these topics. 7 Seas is off the market. It's sold 357,000 units, generating 2.5 million in sales. Alright. Oh! Vayner has announced that they will be releasing a new gaming console in 2 months. The Vayner Oasis comes with 16-bit graphics and sound which promises a new kind of gaming experience. Vayner said at the announcement, "The Oasis is a new start, and it will be the genesis of a new generation of gaming consoles, and we believe it will do very well in the market. Some of the games already announced for the console suggest it will appeal to more mature audiences." So in case it wasn't obvious, the Oasis is a parody of the Sega Genesis. Alright, let's just wait for him to finish and then we'll do some contract work to try and get him up to speed. Oh, hello. I've heard that you've been very successful in the gaming business and started to grow your team. I've updated our client list, so if you're looking for some contract work, let me go. Let me know. Medium-sized console contracts have been unlocked. I'd rather not, though. I'd rather just do the small ones. Because, danger. Danger, I don't want to fail. And that's the one done. Library software, we can do that. Got the money. More money. And I think one more should get him all the way up there. Is playtest a small one? It is. Let's go. The Vano Oasis has been released. Okay, he's still a little off, but he'll get that during the game. During the game development, we still haven't unlocked sequels. What did we just do? We did an adventure game. We did a pirate adventure. Hold on, is this the name of a game already? It is, okay. I still don't know what the hell UFO even is. Might as well try it now. Oh yeah, we do have a bit of a buffer. I'm gonna do, cause right now Gameling is still well on top. And the thing about the Gameling is they didn't bother putting in like all the updates for the Game Boy, so there's not like a separate like Gameling Color and Gameling Advance. It's all just Gameling. So once you buy the dev license for the original Gameling, you've got it the entire time. So it's a decent license to get. Meanwhile, something like TES, as soon as the Super TES comes out, yeah, where that license is useless, basically. A casual UFO game. This could be a risk. Hope it pays off. Just call it Invasion. Keep it simple. It's just a Game Boy game. Okay, so for casual, I believe it's gameplay, engine down here, and then story quests even lower. From what I remember. No one's generating any bubbles. Hello? Oh no. I think level design, dialogues, AI. I don't remember how to do casual games. Okay, that's looking a little better. And then I think, is it graphic, sound, world design? This is not gonna go well. We took a risk. Hi boss, I have a knack for security and I think we could really do with some security upgrades for our office. You know what, sure. We don't want our trade secrets like our unreleased console being stolen. Why are you generating more bugs? Yeah, this isn't good. Well, at least we'll get some tips about what's good for a casual game, probably. Train. Yeah, I'll do some training. You know what? Is decent. Could definitely be a lot worse. This is basically where we started. It's fine. Not every game can be a 10 out of 10. 5.75, not bad. Like, will Invasion ever become a series? Probably not. However, you know, it's another game for the catalog. Let's see what we did wrong. Okay. UFO Casual is okay. Gameplay is very important. Okay, so I got that right. But pairing UFO with Casual probably wasn't a good idea. We could get more engine parts, however. Mystery! Give me that. I love me some mystery. Although the mystery game I have in my head for one that I want to put on the list, similar to how Delta was, it falls more under detective, I think. Should we have a look at contract work? No, let's just go right into the next game, why not? Yeah, sure. We just did a non-action game, we can do another action game now. Okay, but it would be better for us to develop for the Gameling, actually. Because the Gameling has the most market share right now. Oh, racing action is only good. I don't know. We're not getting a lot of the good topics, I feel. Good. Oh no, I just did racing action. What am I saying? Maybe pirate action? On the Gameling. I'll try E for everyone. And I'll call it Pocket Pirates. That can maybe develop into a mobile series later on. Though we probably do need to start, like, getting more engine parts so we can make a new engine. However... oh, this isn't looking particularly good. Oh no. However, I also want to get more topics. Oh, Invasion is off the market. 37,000 units. 261,000 in sales. This... This is probably going to be middling at best. Well, new record in tech. That's something. We can't really hit new records in design at the moment because we got super high on design for something else. Oh, new research available for different graphic styles. Is it decent? It's decent. Decent's what we need right now. Decent keeps us afloat until our next smash hit. As long as it's not a bomb, we're okay. Generate game report. Then y'all, I guess, will do another one. Another round of training. Just keep them going up. I should probably be training myself as well, but I can do that when they go on vacation. Okay. Pirate and action is only okay. Gameling action is okay. Gameling everyone is good. Okay. We'll grab the 3D graphics. Even though the SNES hasn't even released yet, we'll grab 3D graphics. So we can throw it in our next engine. Oh. It's almost vacation time, so I'll leave them for the time being, because I feel like they're about to go like, hey, I need vacation. The other guy. Life! Yeah, we can make The Sims! I'm gonna grab that, actually. I'm gonna wait until Cameron needs to go on vacation before I send Johnny as well. Not train. Research. What else? Medieval, that's a good one. And Cameron. We got level editor, open world. Open world? I mean, I guess like the original Zelda could be considered. Let's actually get story cutscenes instead. Why not? There it is, the unreleased console that we had as soon as we moved into this office. Today, Ninvento announced the much-anticipated successor to the popular TES console. This is the greatest console we've ever built. It comes with state-of-the-art 16-bit graphics and sound. It is simply super, and that's why we decided to call it the Super TES. Fans around the world have been waiting for this moment, and it seems they will not be disappointed. Pocket Pirates is off the market. Sold 47,000, generating 330,000 in sales. There we go. Cameron needs vacation as well. So you two, once you finish up, can go on vacation. And then do we have enough research points for me to train? We do. I'll do game dev gems because I think... Oh no, make me think is good for research, I think. Seems the market responds particularly well to games with new topics at the moment. Okay. So I guess after these guys come back, we'll do a game with a topic that we haven't done yet. Oh no, I didn't have time to train before they... Does it have blast processing? The Super TES has released. Alright. Let's make The Sims. Life simulation. Oh, the PC's... Oh, it's not that far below, I guess. I don't want to put The Sims on the Game Boy. But what do we call it? We can't just call it The Sims. Just call it Suburbia. Keep it simple. Oh, right, we don't have, like, any hints on how to do simulation. That's not good. I think engine has to be high for this. I don't know. I think level design goes low for this, and then dialogues comes up, from what I remember. Alright, bubbles are going in. And then this is apparently already good. Alright, this could be alright. Yeah. There we go, Suburbia. New record for tech. And a pretty good score for design, too. Hey, that's nice. And because we matched the current popular trend, that means it should sell better. I'm pretty sure. $8.25, nice. Right, I'll generate a game report while these two train. You're our design person. And you're our tech person. The media is abuzz with the latest news from this year's entertainment conference. In a surprise announcement, Vony, a company known for General Electronics, has presented a prototype called the Play System. Apparently, Vony has collaborated with Ninvento, creators of the beloved and successful TES and Super TES consoles, to develop what is basically a Super TES with a CD drive. This would be the world's first console using a CD drive. Journalists around the world are baffled as only one day after Vony and Ninvento jointly announced the Play System at the entertainment conference, things have turned sour. Ninvento announced today that they will cancel the project and will instead seek to develop a new console with a different partner. Rumor has it the distribution deal the companies had worked out was unfavorable to Ninvento, handing over much of the control to Vony. This seems to be the end of the Play System. Definitely won't come back in a different form. Life and simulation is a great combo, level design is quite important, PC everyone is good. Okay. Now let me just check what the next topic is. Abstract? What is abstract? I'll grab open world. Oh no. Oh no. This is a very special offer. Our agents have recently managed to gain access to some critical systems of one of your competitors. If you want to play war games, then transfer this much money to the enclosed location, and we'll initiate sabotage. I don't actually know what this does if you accept it, but I'm not going to. Because I don't want to play the war games. There we go, open world. So let's make another new game. Gotta keep the games rolling. We still haven't unlocked the ability to do sequels because we got to the second office way too fast. Because Delta was just too good. Would it be Detective Adventure or Detective Simulation? Speedrunning. Adventure. I'm gonna do another one of the ideas I had. I'm gonna do it on the PC. Elementary. I think I'll do everyone. It's not... I mean, I guess Ace Attorney is rated mature nowadays. But the early games weren't. So I'll leave it E for everyone. Oh, but we have no idea how to do adventure games, do we? Oh no. Oh no. Why am I saying oh no so much? Okay, artificial intelligence down. Dialogues up. Level design up. Market is normalized again. Okay. We didn't get Elementary out fast enough to capitalize on the market. Suburbia is off the market. It sold 78,000 units, generating 574,000 in sales. Okay, so world design up. Sound is minus. And then graphic maybe around here? Maybe? Potentially? I need to make a new engine. So we're currently unable to really do much in terms of new stuff there. Oh, the TES is no longer supported. You released 2 games for the platform and earned a total of 5 million. Most of that coming from Delta. Okay, Elementary. New record in design. That's good. I guess adventure games are just more about design than technology. Oh, Cameron got a raise. Alright, you better earn that raise by training. What are we looking at? 8. 9. Nice, nice. 8, very good. Ooh, a 10! Thank you, all games. I keep switching back between my mouse and my laptop's touchpad. So that's why you might sometimes hear the clicks of the mouse and why other times you won't. Right, I think next time they go on vacation, it might be time to hire employee number 3. But we'll see. Detective Adventure is great combination, engine is not important. Okay. I kind of want to save up for 2D graphics version 3, but I think we'll just put that in the next engine. Yeah, I'll just grab Level Editor and then we'll make a new engine once they're done with training. Ladies and gentlemen, the surprise hit of the year is Elementary by Melodysoft. The attention to detail in the world design really sets this game apart from others in the genre. Rarely will a game captivate you as much as Elementary. Jorg Longer from Game Nova. Nice, nice. Alright. You can... guess you can start a contract. While we wait for... Why is it... Bruh, my mouse is garbage. I need to buy a new mouse. I'll do a quick contract. There we go. Time for a new engine. Add in 3D graphics. Add in all these features that we've researched. So that we can put them in our games. And this is going to be the Mel-Eng rock. Got the money from the contract. And Elementary is off the market. We'd sold 88,000 units, generating 620,000 in sales. So I'm guessing we can probably make one more game with our new engine before these guys have to go on vacation, probably. Mel-Eng Rock is now complete. Which means it's time for a new game using the new game engine. But what will it be? We still haven't unlocked sequels. Yeah, what if we just made another business simulator? That was how we broke in the first year. That was how we broke in the first new engine, custom engine. So our first one was Serious Business, which is probably just office job. Our second one was Stake Your Claim, which is supposed to be stock market. What's our third business sim gonna be? That's not like officially in the same series. They're just a bunch of unrelated business sims that we've released. I want to avoid just sticking Tycoon and Simulator in the name. And that's my mic. Lords of Retail. That's how retail is spelled, right? I'm not crazy. Yes. Lords of Retail. And we'll stick with 2D for this one. Right. Simple cutscene? Sure. Even though story quest's gonna be way down. Okay, maybe not. We'll get rid of linear story then, and just have the simple cutscenes. Engine goes way up. Gameplay is around here, I think. We'll add better user experience. I don't know if going, like, above the thing actually affects things, but oh well. Hi, this is Andrew McNara from Game Informant. I got word that Melodysoft is working on a new game. Would you be willing to share some information on your current game project and do an interview about it? Sure. What is your expectation regarding the success? I usually be modest because I feel like if I hype a game to hell and back and then it turns out to not do so well, like not be so good, then that's gonna like tank us. So I'm usually modest. Thank you for your time, because even that still generates a bit of hype. So level design is middle important. Okay. I want to say it's like this then, maybe? Have I been doing simulation wrong this entire time? I may have. We'll just add these in, why not? Ah, thank you for the reminders, Theo. Oh no, they need to go on vacation. Okay, this one we at least know how it goes. Stretch. I'm not going to put in open world. An open world business simulator just sounds silly. And, click on the thing. Save. So I was a little wary about the bars, but the bubbles are looking alright. Oh, one last bubble. New records all round. This company is built on business simulators. Alright. Vacation. Vacation. Fill position. And we'll go for someone who's in the middle. Lords of Retail. Let's go. Like, it's not a smash hit, but it's very good. Or maybe it is a smash hit. Those are some good scores. 8.5. What counts as a smash hit? Oh, strong audience is mature right now. Oops. 22 per month, 23 per month, only 10. So that's only 10k, but it's also only a level 1 employee. This person's got the speed. Yeah, we'll go with Omar. Welcome to the team. Right, you're back, so... we won't give you more training yet. Post-release analysis, we got engine is quite important. And business, everyone is great. We'll do some contract work so that we can get that last research point we need in order to... Dear Melodysoft, we have followed your progress in recent years and would like to extend this formal invitation to participate in the biggest games convention on the planet, Games, also known as G3. This is obviously a parody of the Electronics Entertainment Expo, also known as E3. By having your company booth at G3, you can gain a lot of fans and hype for your games. We think our audience would love to see you there. We'll contact you yearly with booth options. Hope to see you at G3, the G3 committee. Alright. That didn't give us the bubble. Thank you for the quick work. Give me the bubble. There we go, there's the bubble. Okay, Omar, you can research 2D graphics version 3. And we'll be able to include that in our next engine. But for now, let's do some more contracts while Omar's busy. Since we don't have any research points left. Oh, we've only got the big ones left. We'll give it a try. Lords of Retail is off the market. It sold 78,000 units, generating 550,000 in sales. Alright. Let's get into our next game, shall we? We still don't have sequels. That annoys me. Medieval RPG. Let's do that. I feel like the game link would be... Like, are RPGs good on Game Boy? I feel like they should be. I'm gonna leave it E for everyone. Keep it simple. Knights of the Round. And 2D because it's the Game Link, and I don't think you can have 3D graphics on a Game Boy. Oh, we haven't done any RPGs, have we? Oh no, we've done one, and then it flopped, I think. I think it's Story Quest, Engine Gameplay, from what I remember. Yeah, sure, we'll buy a small booth. Get some hype up. Oh, Strong Audience is still mature, but it'll probably fade away by the time Knights of the Round is ready, so it's not gonna matter that much. And then AI goes down, apparently. Guess RPGs don't need particularly advanced AI. I mean, for turn-based RPGs, I suppose they don't really. We just put graphics up enough that it doesn't, like, give me the warning there. An open world RPG on a freaking Game Boy. That definitely makes sense. We got a little booth advertising our new game. Let me just click through that. We had 48,000 people visiting our booth this year. We didn't make it into the top 100 booths, but once we gain more fans, I'm sure we will. Today, Vony has announced their very own console called the Play System. Apparently, the company has completely reworked their earlier Play System prototype after Nintendo cancelled the project. Fun fact, the original PlayStation controllers did not have joysticks. That was added later. The new Play System comes with a CD-ROM drive and 32-bit processors and is wholly owned by Vony. Industry professionals say this might be the beginning of a new generation of consoles. Nintendo declined to comment. The Play System will enter the market in 2 months. Oh, we generated another bug. Yet, see, the market normalized. Finally, sequels! Here come the Knights of the Round. Johnny ROM, multiplayer, and character progression. Right, you two can do some research while Omar trains, I think. Ho ho ho! RPG games work well on gambling, nice, nice. Unfortunately, we don't have Virtual Pet yet, so we can't invent Pokemon before Game Freak does it. Alright, Cameron. We'll get Omar first. Get Omar training. On... No, where's the... This one's Research Plus. I'll give him a technology course just to try and balance him out a little more. And meanwhile, I will generate a game report for Knights of the Round. Then you... Can we... I should get a new topic just so I can unlock whatever's next. I don't even know what abstract is supposed to be. Technology? Technology? The play system has been released. I want some good topics. Oh wait, I should research sequels. Good thing I did. I almost blew our research points. Medieval RPG is a great combination. Artificial intelligence is not very important. RPG... Gambling RPG, good. Medieval, everyone, great. Nice, nice. Okay, you two can do some contracts while you wait for Omar and myself to be done. Boss, it's way too hot in our office. The heat is starting to impact our work. I've researched and found an air conditioner which would be perfect for us. Okay, sure. And now we have air conditioners. Alright. Everyone's ready? We unlocked sequels. I should do a sequel. But what are we going to do a sequel to? Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do a sequel to Hyperspeed Highway. It's only a good combo, but you know what? It's fine. The play system has good market share right now. Let's make it for the play system. And then we can finally use our 3D graphics that I put in our engine but then didn't bother using. We'll just take the F-Zero approach. Hyperspeed Highway X. And we'll make this one 3D graphics. Engine up, gameplay up, story quest down. See, the good thing about us developing a whole bunch of... Alright, because I think when you develop a sequel, it gets hyped by default, because fans of the original are like, oh man, there's a new one coming? The good thing about, like, developing a lot of games of the same genre is you get to learn what's good for that genre, and then you don't need to think about it anymore. You can just put the sliders where they need to go. Knights of the Round is off the market. It sold 107,000, generating 755,000 in sales. Oh no, we have nothing here. I'm pretty sure world design is down, graphic is up, from what I remember. Open world racing game, let's go. On the PlayStation. Alright, get rid of those bugs. Don't generate a new one. There we go. Ship it. Leveling up. This leveling up here is what unlocks new engine parts, by the way, in case that wasn't obvious. Better AI and stereo sound. Give Omar some more training as well. New reviews. Oh, baby. Let's go. Action games work well on Play System. Alright, so it's not 10s across the board, but it averages out to a 9. That's good. That's good. I'd play this game too. Alright, we'll give these guys a bit of training as well, because it's been a bit since their last training session. And you're a tech guy. And then I will generate a game report for Hyperspeed Highway X. Sequel. Melodysoft has recently released a sequel to their game Hyperspeed Highway. The newest game in the series, titled Hyperspeed Highway X, was met with great responses. Critics praised that Hyperspeed Highway X had a newer engine than the original, really driving technical innovation. So yeah, I think sequels do better if you make them on a newer engine than what the original was made on. Sound is very important. Story and quests, not important. Okay. Now what do I do? Because... oh, they're almost done with their training. Another memorable game by Melodysoft has been released. The game responds to the player in such a realistic fashion that it makes you sometimes forget that this is just a game. Hyperspeed Highway X really deserves the top spots in the charts. Gary White. Gamers. Well, now I have an F-Zero parody to slot into my card game if I want. I don't want to start a new game because Omar's gonna need vacation soon, which means Johnny and Cameron won't be far behind. We'll do some of the big contracts so that when they have to go on vacation, I can do some small contracts by myself. Or just generate some research so I can do research or training. Contract. Vacuum robot. Create a revolutionary AI for a vacuum robot. Yo, now there's an idea for a technology game. Roomba Simulator. Oh, we didn't make it. Oh no. Okay. Yo. Huh? He didn't fade out, but he is on vacation, I think. Oh, now they're fading out. Off the market, it sold 149,000 units, generating 1 million in sales. Nice, nice. Let's quickly look at research. What can we get? Aliens! Wait, so then what... We've got space, UFO, and aliens as 3 separate categories. What is UFO then? I'm gonna grab multiplayer. Well, we're in a position where we could potentially start doing medium games. Since we have enough employees to go around. Can you stop scratching your head? Just finish it off. So we can make our next game. Like, we have 3 million in revenue, but we have... Oh. Sure, we'll do a small booth and then quickly... do we want a new game or do we want a sequel? Let's do another sequel. But what do we want a sequel of? We could do Order of the Moon and then make like a like a better version of it. Now that or do we know? We don't really know much about RPGs yet. Screw it, I want to try it. Let's give Order of the Moon another chance. And this time it's going to be for mature audiences. There. Order of the Moon Bloodstained. Are RPGs good on the PlayStation? The PC's kind of lagging behind, so I think we'll just use our PlayStation license. Might as well make the most of it. Because I know mature games are good on PlayStation. I don't know if that the same applied to the original PlayStation or not. But we'll go with it. RPG. I believe it's story quests. So this can go up. Then engine gameplay, I think. Maybe I actually don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, this one we know what we're doing. Level design, artificial intelligence. This could be... Oh no! We're generating bubbles. We're generating bubbles. Well designed, I think graphic down, sound here. Hey, check out our new game, Order of the Moon Bloodstained. Let me just click to speed it up. We got more people than last year. We had 55,000. Didn't make it in the top 100. But we got a bunch of hype. Beta is no longer supported. There we go. New records all around. Order of the Moon is coming back, baby. We took our crappy little PC RPG and turned it into a smash hit. Oh, strong audience is young. Oops. I haven't been paying attention to what the strong market is at the moment. Okay, so maybe not a smash hit, but we turned it into a good game. It's gonna make us money at least. Alright, we'll give them all a bit of training. And then that'll use up all of our research points. So we'll probably have to develop a new game after that. You do tech, and your tech's still lagging behind your design, so we'll give you another tech course. And then I will generate a game report for Order of the Moon Bloodstained. Dialogues are very important, sound is not very important. Oh, so that's not how I've been doing it. Play system RPG is great, play system mature is good. Okay. Oh, we don't have enough for research, and if I train now, I'll train now, and then they can do a contract while I'm training. I'll do game dev gems to get my design and tech up a bit. I don't want, like, me to be lagging behind. Then y'all can do a contract while I finish my training. Perhaps more than one. Alright. Contract done. Order of the Moon Bloodstained is off the market. Sold 117,000. Generating 825,000 in sales. Reading is hard. Let's do a new game. And I want to learn more about how to make RPGs. So I think we're going to do an RPG. Another RPG for the play system. The question is, what kind of RPG do we want to make? Do we want to just do a separate medieval RPG? I kind of want to do a mystery game. What? I'm thinking like what my other ideas that were rolling around in my head were. Like before I came into this with the idea of, hey, this is going to help me come up with like fictional games and whatnot. I had Delta, I had Elementary, I had like a Mario / Banjo-Kazooie parody, but I don't know what topic is Mario? What topic is Banjo-Kazooie? Is cartoon a topic we can use? Because that would be like Mario would be a cartoon action game then. I'll have to look up what these Yeah, I'm gonna take a risk. What if we do a Wild West RPG? Wild Frontier. And we'll go with 3D graphics again, just to level it up so we can unlock 3D graphics version 2. Also because it's on the play system. I think these are fine. Really wish we got some hints there. Yorg longer. Okay, many of our readers are curious about what decisions go into video game and how come for a Wild West RPG, dialogues would be more important than sound. Yeah, dialogue's very important. Level design, middling, artificial intelligence, down. In a recent interview with Melodysoft, we discussed their upcoming Wild West RPG game and asked the company founder Melody C. Turtle how different areas of development are prioritized. In the interview, Melody C. Turtle said the dialogues is of particular importance for such a game, and it seems other industry professionals agree with this. Every game development project has limited resources, so it's very important to use the time most effectively. Okay, so sound is actually downish. So maybe it's like this, maybe? Perhaps? Because world design is definitely big for an RPG. We're learning all sorts of things today. All sorts of things that I could have just gone and unlocked right from the start if I wanted. Market is normalized again, good. Because I wasn't making a game for young audiences anyway. New record for design, for technology, not for design. Well, we leveled up our graphics, but not enough to unlock the next thing. Branching story, day and night cycle. New reviews for Wild Frontier. 8. Wild West and RPG is a great combination, apparently. Nice, nice. Yeah, we'll do some research this time. Oh, we don't have enough for like all of these. We'll grab day-night cycle, then we'll have a look at what topics are available. Oh right, because we didn't get anything last time. We'll get technology. So we can make that Roomba simulator if we want. Yeah, sure. We'll get medium games, because that'll unlock publishing contracts for us. There we go. Day-night cycle, technology. Hi, boss. A friend of mine is greatly involved with an organization which aims to get more women into technology. They're looking for a sponsor, and I thought that this would be the perfect opportunity for us. Would you like to help out? Sure. I am myself a woman in technology, so you know. Hi, Melody Sea Turtle. I have followed the progress of Melodysoft for a while, and it seems that with your recent expansion, you have been started developing larger games. Larger games deserve to be seen by more people, and this is where a publisher can come in handy. A publisher will market and publish your game around the world. They will also help to fund development. In return, they keep most of the profits, but since the game will sell a lot more, it's usually still worth it. I can put you in touch with some publishers, so you can look at some of the available contracts. Just let me know. Jasmine Dronk. Find publishing contract has been unlocked. It is accessible in the action menu. Cool beans. Wild Frontier. Wild West and RPG is a great combination. Story and quest is very important. Play system, everyone is great. Wild West, everyone is good. Alright, let's find a publishing deal. Using a publisher is a great way to get your games in front of a large audience, which in turn helps grow your fanbase. Once your fanbase is big enough, you can self-publish larger games without the need for a publisher. For medium games, you should aim to have at least 1000k fans before you publish them yourself. To use a publisher, you need to sign a contract. The contract will dictate what type of game you need to create, pay attention to the details, and most importantly, the minimum score that the contract dictates. If the game you release does not meet the minimum score, you will have to pay a penalty, which can be costly. It is also important to pay attention to the royalty rate. The higher the rate, the more money you will make from the contract. We can make a prison action game, a crime game of any genre on any platform, but with a minimum score of 7. Any topic casual for the play system. Mystery any genre. That has a 9%. It says 12% royalties. Let's give it a try. We're developing for Ubisoft. I think crime action. Yeah, well, let's make use of our play system license. We're making way more games for PlayStation than we did for Nintendo. Streets, but with a dollar sign. All about that street life. Have I mentioned I'm not good at naming things? Creating larger games is a significant task, and unlike in smaller games, one person cannot effectively cannot effectively be responsible for every aspect of a game. To create a good game and to make the best use of your team, you'll have to assign which of your team is responsible for which areas. This is why I generally don't do medium games until I have 3 employees. Pick team members whose skills match the area to get the best result. Oh right, I was gonna look at like what is good for what. Oops. When you assign team member responsibilities, you will see their workload. Try not to overload them too much. So engine goes up, gameplay goes up, story quest goes down. Gonna take out simple cutscenes, leave linear story in. So engine I think is... I'm gonna put myself on engine because I don't remember whether engine is design or tech. Likewise for gameplay. Story quest is definitely design though. I think I remember like engine and gameplay being weird and like they were the opposite of what you'd think. We got word that Melodysoft has recently sponsored a highly praised move to get more women into technology roles. Melody C. Turtle, the CEO at Melodysoft, said, "We would love to see more women in the game industry." I am, in fact, a woman in the game industry. Only in game, though. In real life, it's just the tech industry. Alright, and then dialogue's down. AI might have been the one that was weirdly opposite, actually. So I'll put myself on that, and then I can't do anything else. Yeah, I definitely need to look up, like, between this stream and the next, I need to look up what each one corresponds to. Nintendo announced their next generation console called the TES64. Expected in the coming months, it is the world's first gaming console to sport 64-bit processors for graphics and audio. Nintendo has said that this will allow never-before-seen 3D realism. I'm totally not already using 3D graphics on a 32-bit system. In recent years, the Super TES has lost a lot of market share to more modern consoles. Market experts say that the hardware of the TES64 is surely impressive, but express their surprise that it still uses ROM cartridges instead of much cheaper and higher capacity CD-ROM format. Nevertheless, the TES64 seems like an impressive console, and Nintendo has said that it plans to aggressively price it against Sony's Play system. Wild Frontier is now off the market. It sold 97,000 units, generating 684,000 in sales. Get those bubbles bubbling. So because it's a medium game, we just generally generate more, which will make it harder to keep up the speed until we can self-publish medium. But that's something we gotta deal with, I suppose. Graphic, sound, world design. We'll do that. Omar needs a vacation. Oh no. Oh no, everyone needs a vacation. Sure, small booth. I wonder, can we wait until it comes out just so until G3 just so we get the hype before we release? When does G3 happen? There it is. Streets. TES64 is released. Get rid of that bug. New records all around, but of course, it was a medium game, so understandable. Alright, people have earned higher salary, and everyone needs vacation. We had 665,000 people, but we didn't make it to the top 100. Streets. Yeah, baby. Grand Theft Auto. Let's go. We fulfilled that publishing contract well good. Generate a game report. Shake my head, Game Hero with bad taste. Oh, they're already back. The game meets the required ratings. We're looking forward to future business. Nice, nice. Oh, we have enough research points from that we can get some more things. Let's grab better AI. Post-release analysis. Crime action is a great combination. Story quest not important. Play system action is great. Okay, you research will get stereo sound. And then we'll do a contract while we wait. And hopefully get, yes, enough research bubbles for... Oh no! We didn't make it. Oh, we did! We just made it right at the end. Alright, new topic. Dance! We can make Just Dance, let's go. What is abstract even supposed to be? I'll grab it, why not? And then y'all do a contract work while I finish that. Dance action, let's go. There we go. Look at that money. We're doing good. I think we'll develop one more game, and then I'll probably end it off for today. Because I have stuff I need to get done. I need to draw tomorrow's comic strip. I need to catch up on all the Mario enemies that I haven't drawn. Let's do a sequel. I want to make more of the Delta series, but I'm hesitant because, like, Delta was perfect. And we just did an action game, so we'll do something else. There's no strong market at the moment. Do I have anything I even want to make a sequel to? We could do a sequel to Suburbia, but I think Suburbia was on the same engine. When did we make the new engine? Oh no, right, Lords of Retail was our first game on the new engine. So yeah, we could make another... We can make a sequel to Suburbia. And only... Oh, actually... If we're gonna make a new... Oh, and wait, no, we're making a sequel. We're gonna go on PC. Because I feel like that's a better one for simulation. Screw it. Keep it simple. The Sims kept it simple. Suburbia 2. 3D graphics this time. Okay, so engine down. Simulation, I think it's gameplay up. Story quests here. Now it's not, this one's probably not going to do as well because our bubbles aren't going to be as high because it's a small game instead of medium. Is AI high for simulation? I don't know. See, this is the problem when we just do a lot of action games, which means we know what to do for an action game, but we don't know anything else. Streets is off the market. It sold 2.7 million units, generating 3.6 in sales. But we didn't see all of that money because publishing contract. Super TES coming off the market. Boss, it seems quite a few players use illegal copies of Streets. I managed to identify them. We can either sue them to defend our copyright or send them warnings to ask them to stop. I guess warn? Like, this was a publishing deal. Shouldn't the publisher deal with this? Or do we still own the copyright even though it was Oh yeah. He said like, hey, we're defending our IP, which means we own the IP. Ubisoft just published it for us. Okay. Right. Keep an eye on this. Okay. Close it off. Send it! No records because, you know, it's a small game, however. Still decent. 3D graphics version 2, let's go. I'll put them all on training before we end off. You're our designer. Suburbia 2. Let's go, baby. Yeah, that's a good way to end. We quit while we're ahead. 10. Okay, it's not a perfect 10, but it's basically the best you can do without getting a perfect game. Let's go. That's a perfect way to end. We'll generate a game report before we close off. I'll give you one more technology course, and then we can start training you evenly. Generate a game report. Curse you all, games. Melodysoft has recently sent warnings to several players using illegal copies of their game Streets. Piracy is an increasingly big problem in the industry. Some companies invest a lot of money and effort to fight piracy, while others argue it's better to take a more relaxed approach and invest in better games instead. We gained 186 fans. Oh, by the way, fun fact. Hold on, I'll open this up so it pauses. The developers of Game Dev Tycoon actually released a version of their game on like a pirate website, and if you download a pirated copy of this game, the games you develop in game get pirated. So you barely make any money from them, and it basically becomes impossible to progress. And so, like, when they released it on their forums, they had people asking, like, why are all my games getting pirated? I can't progress, like, all my games just make no money. And so they basically exposed themselves as pirating the game. Technically, I guess it could I don't know if it's actually possible to progress. Maybe it could be like an unofficial hard mode. But yeah, that was a fun thing the devs did. Melodysoft has recently released a sequel to their game Suburbia. The newest game in the series, titled Suburbia 2, was met with great responses. Was it not on... I could have sworn it was on a newer engine. Maybe it wasn't. There are a lot of good surprises for you waiting in Suburbia 2. The game doesn't just look good, it sounds incredibly good too. A true feast for gamers who appreciate high-quality sound. Suburbia 2 really deserves the top spot in the charts. Christopher Rignall from eGaming Check. Got the following results. Gameplay seems to be very important. And that's literally it. That's all we get. Cool beans. Alright, I've saved. I'm not actually going to quit out the game because if you saw my my season 1 of Game Dev Tycoon, I actually keep note of all the games I make in like a big old spreadsheet, and then I can look at the data afterwards. Because that's just the kind of person I am. It also helps me figure out like things like, oh, what games were popular, and then I can make things out of that. Anyway, let me just mute that as we switch back over to the chat scene. I need to take my headphones off because the game is still playing in my ears even though you can't hear it. So that's going to be all for today. It was very fun getting back to Game Dev Tycoon. I'm looking forward to playing more. I know the gameplay probably isn't the most enthralling, but I love the game, so you know, I'm happy playing it. So hopefully that makes for a good stream experience. Thanks for the stream, no worries, Theo. Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, I'll probably be streaming again tomorrow at around the same time, but I don't know when I'm going to stream. Because, you know, I have very limited stuff that I can stream right now. So I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out tomorrow. It might be more Game Dev Tycoon. It might be more Mystery PI. It might be something else. Anyway, before we end off, I'm gonna see who's online, so we can potentially send some love to someone else. Oh, there's a bunch of people online. Thanks for streaming, no worries, Miko. Thanks for lurking. Lurk is always appreciated. A lot of people online. But who do I actually want to raid? Oh no, all the luck has disappeared. I was on 5 viewers, but I took too long to raid and now it's on 3. Oh no. Let me just check something. Sure, why not? Let's raid Miko. Just call it here if you want. No, it's just like there's a bunch of people online, but like I'm not particularly close with any of them, like I am with y'all. Let's raid Sanya. Sanya is currently playing House Flipper. That seems... that could be interesting. And a nice chill stream. Going from game dev to like house building. Whatever. I'll write raid message. I almost forgot. I'm good at this, guys. Here's the regular raid message, and if you have my emotes, you can also use this one, which looks like this. Yay! Alright, so yeah, I think that's all I had to say. So, yeah. Looking forward to more of Season 2 of Game Dev Tycoon. Thanks for watching. Otsukame. Bye bye. Insane.